we're back.
Oh man.
You see how that shit work?
Oh my
the fuck
God!
up.
Today.
All right, what's good?
Wake them up.
Voices in the street. I don't remember how do we start our show?
It's usually X doing his.
Fuck nigga. He don't get nobody a chance, so we don't know what to do. When he not here. You right. Now that you say that shit out loud,
He'll be like,
the
"It's
nigga
Voices
been
in the
holding
Streets.
us
It's
back.
your boy X on the
Yeah.
MIC with my
Lame
girl."
ass nigga want to step in front of the camera.
Yeah, he
Now that
do.
you making sense, nigga think he the Red Power Ranger. You right?
Oh.
All right, man. Voices in the Street, Unfiltered. We're back. We happy to see you guys. Welcome back. Yay! As you can see, Brother X is not here, so we don't have shoes on the table. Isn't that crazy?
But Desi's here though.
Shout out to Desi. Desi is here.
Desi
Des
here.
wasn't here. What you missed? The last two joints or the last one?
Last two, I think.
Okay, yeah. Desi been busy.
Or last one. Danielle says one.
Yes, just one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, shout out to Des. She back. She wore the pants. We good. All right, now we have Tori in the building. Tori Starr in the building. Tori, who are you?
You're my cousin.
Yeah, I'm
Are y'all
Daisy's
cousins
cousin.
for real?
No,
we are legit cousins. We
legit.
found
Y'all
out. Yeah, we're cousins.
Oh, that's all right. You from
Guam?
Oh, I was gonna say
We
Virginia.
did and Virginia too.
Yeah, and Virginia.
Yeah,
It's
I was
crazy.
up
We
Virginia.
just had our
had a
path, and we
moment.
didn't even cross until I started working here. Well,
Yes.
That's how y'all found out y'all was cousins.
yeah,
Okay.
it was crazy because when I think X said, "Oh, Tori's from Guam," I said, "I'm from Guam." He was like, "Oh, I think Desi's from Guam
Nigga,
too."
you told him he could tell your business, or he just did that?
No, he just was telling my business. Well, he was telling
That's
Desi
cool.
business.
No, that's
he
cool.
said Desi. He was like, I work with a girl named Desi. She from Guam too, and I was like,
Cool.
"You lying?"
Yeah,
I don't
and
know
then-
anybody that said they
and then
from
we
You
Guam.
started-
actually was in Guam.
Yeah, I lived in Guam.
So how the hell was it like a boat?
Excuse me?
What you do? How you get here?
You go
You a plane?
Oh no, never mind. But all right,
It's a
you're
very
right.
small island.
It is a very
That's
small
what I'm
island.
saying. Like I'm assuming the boats are also small.
Huh?
Never mind. Tell
It
us
is a
your-
U.S. territory.
It
It is
is.
very military based.
It's military
Okay.
base. That's how my dad met my mom.
Yes.
All right. What's that movie where the nigga walk into like the factory and pick the lady up with the song playing?
I know what you're talking about, but
You
I don't
what
know
I'm
that
saying?
movie.
That shit's so racist. Save that Asian lady life.
Nice.
Changed her fucking life. She was in that bitch sewing and shit. That nigga walked in. He didn't even say
Is that what you're
nothing.
trying to say? Her parents? That's what he's trying to
I was
trying to say-
You trying to say your daddy
Like my
saved your
daddy-
mama?
I
My
wasn't
daddy
saying
say my mama?
it went like that, but in my head, as soon as you said that shit, I imagined the nigga walking in like holding her and
Please.
shit.
Boy,
that
I
shit
think the
look
street
clear
is
though.
racist.
I need you to expand.
On God, we
That
can't
ain't
be
me.
only preachers.
That ain't me.
I hate when niggas say they can't be. Yeah, that shit. Never mind. We'll talk about that later. Shout out to all the new what?
But Tori didn't finish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because Tori is that
I got
shit.
ADHD.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
So yes, I'm Tori Starr. Follow me on Instagram at your sister girl Tori. I am on air on V103.
Yes.
I have a nonprofit for the homelessness called Operation Help Homelessness. I sit on a lot of nonprofit boards. I also am a feature on TV One's Fatal Attraction and For My Man. And I do a little bit of programming now. So, you know,
Yeah.
Talk your shit.
in my bag a little bit.
Talk your
yeah.
shit. That's my
hard.
cousin. Yeah.
And I'm Daisy's cousin.
They are cousins now. I know that now. Shout out. So we got a lot since last time we seen you guys. We got a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new followers. I want to thank all of y'all for the love in the comments. Thousands of comments, you guys.
Y'all been turning up.
The last
And we've been
month.
turning up on Instagram, which was,
Yeah, it's been cool.
it's hard and it's different.
The last month, I want to say thanks to you guys. We've seen 500,000
Oh, wow.
views just on Instagram, so we appreciate that. That's not counting YouTube, not counting TikTok, not counting the followers. Appreciate all the people reaching out. Shout out to the people that are fans of our new series, TBD, as well. We appreciate all of the love and people that's reaching out.
I'm not allowed to be on that.
That's not true. I don't like that.
I'm not allowed to be on
Do
that
you like
segment.
that we have the show? Like,
What is
yeah,
TBD?
Huh?
Tell her what TBD is.
It's a segment that we just can't. That I
Him
basically.
and X.
It really wasn't X. I don't even really like that you gave X credit right there. For
Well,
that.
what is the show
I
called?
came up with the show.
What's
Okay.
it called?
It happened to
What's it
involve
called?
two bald dudes. I was like, all right, nigga, you bald, I'm bald. Sit here.
Oh, TBD, two bald
Yes.
dudes.
So,
So-
basically, I was trying to figure out a way.
So who?
Well, you got hair. There's a lot of it. So
Yeah,
you
so-
it
got
had
to
nothing to
do.
do. First of all, she could be on the show if she wants to. It has nothing to do. The two bald dudes are a prerequisite for the two niggas on the show. That's
Okay.
we're not going to
I
shave
know.
you
I'm kidding.
on the
I'm
show.
kidding. I'm kidding.
But the idea of it was basically I was bored with arguing with X about certain things, and I decided that it would be better if I could embarrass him publicly. So I decided to come up with an intricate idea and convince
TBD
him.
is dope.
It's really just me yelling.
I
at
need
him.
to check it out.
Did you go on ChatGPT to come up with that name? Or
No,
you just thought about
I just
that?
looked at him. He's bald and I'm bald.
But I'm saying TBD.
ChatGPT is crazy to
be
do that.
determined, but TBD is two bald dudes, so it kind of
Nah,
really
I
works
just-
like a.
The show was called Two Bald Dudes, and then I realized that's TBD. I didn't think.
Oh, okay. You didn't
I
think
realize
beyond.
that. No. What about me making? I would be thinking. I would be thinking these broad.
Y'all should do things like get hair Beijing on y'all bald heads and
No.
stuff
Ooh, not
like
a
that.
Beijing.
See, a nigga like
they don't know about a Beijing.
Hey, you know what's funny though? Like he don't be with that shit, and I be with shit like that.
You
like,
put a
remember that day?
Beijing on?
You remember
You
that
have a
day?
Beijing?
You don't remember that day? I was like, when we was on the radio, I was like, yo, nigga, how about we have a competition to see who can go the longest without shaving their
I
head?
do remember.
And he
Oh,
was
that
like,
would
no,
be good.
I wouldn't do that. Like, man, shut the fuck up.
And
You
then
ain't trying to make
that's
it,
when we
nigga.
started talking about the window thing. What's it called?
I don't
A
fucking
sunroof?
know. Oh yeah.
You know
Because
what that is,
we was
Tori?
talking about what kind of bald we was. I was like, X, I shaved my head because I was like, bruh, I don't got that long. Like I might as well stop fucking around. I just turned 30. You fucked up. Like you can't do what I can do. Like I can walk around.
Oh, you say he got bad?
I was like, nigga, I can walk around with that one that goddamn. It's like, damn, is he bald? Is it hair? Like what is that? That shadow you ever see? I Love New York. You remember the white boy on I Love New York?
Okay,
That shit where his shit was like close as fuck. Like
very
to the
very
point,
close. It's like a buzz, like
you
a
can do
army
that.
cut.
He can't do that. His shit all up here. I can do that shit because my hairline and shit still right here. But shout out
Maybe
to brother.
we
Ed.
should do it like a fundraiser or something.
That's what I was trying to do. He was acting like nigga started acting like he had somewhere to go. I was like, nigga, you married. You can't grow your hair out. That's fine. Niggas be scared to get divorced. But shout out to brother X. Shout out to all the new subs, the new people interacting with our content. They've been attacking us.
I know.
Yeah, they've been attacking X mostly. Yes.
I know.
Why? X is a saint.
No. One day we're
It's
gonna
because their segment, what he has not mentioned is that their segment is about music to a certain degree.
Okay.
So they go through the lyrics of certain songs of new rappers. And we know X to be more of a hip hop, hippity hop. You know what I'm saying? Lyricist type of person, while Austin is also on the other side of the spectrum to a certain extent.
call me autistic and just keep rolling, right?
Yep.
Shit cool.
That's not
Shit
what I'm
cool.
doing. And they have these arguments of if these are really bars.
Okay.
And you put that on TikTok, so you know you got a younger generation
And
who
yeah,
agrees more to Austin
that's
than
why.
X.
That's why. Oh, that's smart. That's very strategic and very smart of you, Austin.
Who would have thought?
That was very smart of you,
It's really
Austin.
anything, but we down. If you know what I'm saying, if you got ideas or whatever, send it to us. So we not a lot of people.
I was supposed to be on.
We were supposed to do it.
We can
were
start
the
our
next
own.
time. We were actually planning. I don't like when she do that. I was actually planning on like whatever the next episode was gonna be was just gonna be me and Dez and Sturge. I think we were gonna do, but we ended up not doing that day. And today we kind of decided we was gonna do the show midday. I didn't have the stuff that we usually do, or we would be doing it. Or I don't know if you could
Why
stay
are you
late.
telling people you unprepared?
I mean, what about what I'm saying? Like, if you can't put together that some of this shit come off the cuff, like maybe this isn't the show for you. But shout out to all those new subscribers. Go look at our Voices in the Street content. Go tap in with our former show. Shout out to Tuskegee. We had students reach out from
Oh, word.
Tuskegee.
That's what's up.
That shit was kind of hard. That's the first time like I've seen we do something. And then like college, like people that we were talking about reach out so we can hear their thoughts on certain things. I thought that was cool. And shout out, SZA reposted me yesterday.
Oh, SZA
SZA.
reposted him.
What
Yeah,
did
that
she
was crazy.
repose? I love SZA.
Shout out to SZA.
He think he's somebody now because he.
I said literally this first time I've said the words.
No. But you sent it to us yesterday.
I sent it to y'all. Yeah, I sent it to y'all.
So
But
what did she? What was it that she reposted?
she
I need to
reposted
know.
a video I made in school, like last school semester, where this girl said something funny that I thought was funny,
Aw.
and it did pretty well for me. But I didn't understand. I didn't know why she was. I didn't know why I had. It was different people following me, and I was wondering what was going on. But like my notifications kind of always, if you got something going, like it's always moving, so you don't know. And a lady at the school I work at stopped me in the hall and was like, "I saw your video this weekend," and I thought we was talking about Tuskegee, but she was like, "Nah, you're on SZA's page." And then she mentioned because this was the principal of the school I work at. She was like, "You and Dakota." I was like, "Ooh, shit," because that's the name of the kid that was in the video. I was like, "Ooh, that's probably bad." She's like, "No, her face isn't in it. It's fine."
Okay, good.
And I was like, "Oh, okay, bet." So that shit was cool. I ain't gonna lie. Usually I don't really get excited about stuff like that, but like finding out like that, like I didn't even see it till it was only up 3 more hours when I finally had seen it. So that shit was cool.
So how's it feel to be a little viral?
I mean, it's cool. That video did like 20 million views.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that shit was surprising.
You need some money from it.
I can't get nothing from it. I don't have enough.
I mean, when my one little video went viral, I mean, there was nothing.
I made
that little Bible video I had.
Anything.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
But
I didn't go nowhere. But.
Enough about the past. Let's talk about the future. How is Sage?
Huh?
Sage,
Sage is great.
I'm just checking on my dog. Damn.
He good. He just started pre-K.
Oh. Shout out to pre-K. Yo, this is my first time like working at a school. The first like this is my first time seeing kids that are new to the world enter school. Mm-hmm. That shit is bad. Like it's way worse than I thought. Like they be tripping.
What you mean?
They be tripping,
kids
bro.
are bad.
Like not that they bad. It's just like this literally. Like we went to like this orientation a week before school started, and the lady said some shit that threw me off because I had never thought about it. But she was like, "These are people. These are humans in their first 36 to 48 months of life." I was like, damn, nigga, I'm catching niggas their first 50. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga's first 50 months on the earth. This shit never dawned on me when I be yelling at them niggas, because that shit don't matter to me.
But I mean, their frontal lobe is not fully developed. So, I mean.
She said that shit to me the other day. I was on somebody's ass. She was like, he's 4. I was like, man, nigga, you saw that. You saw that girl. Nigga pushed the girl out the way, didn't say excuse me. And nigga, I don't care that you 4, nigga. But nah, what?
You can't.
See, that's that mama shit. No, niggas be walking around the class doing. A nigga bit me today.
Oh hell no!
You should have bit him back.
That's what I said. I said the same thing. I was like, y'all, you lucky the nigga didn't hurt me, because I would have jabbed him quick before anybody could have said.
I think from your stance as a teacher, there are certain things that you can do. From a stance of a parent, it is a little different.
I'm playing like I ain't never been actually angry at any of the kids, but today like a nigga he just got in his feelings, tried to hey nigga sit up. Nigga put my hands right there. Nigga went for the wrist. Like a little chihuahua. I was like, all right. Like I wasn't even the girl I work with was more angry at the nigga than I was. I was like, I mean, the nigga fine, he 4. Like, what could he really do? That's really my stance on a lot of shit that be happening at school though. I'd be like,
what can they really do?
Like the first time I saw a kid like go off and like try to fight a girl, and like we was in the class talking, the teachers huddled up afterward. Oh girl, blah blah blah, and she was like, I cannot believe this, and my stupid ass in the back. Well, I mean, she's 6. You probably fine. You don't come to work to be assaulted.
Not assaulted.
I mean, you fine.
That's a lot now.
No, but
she's 6. I was like, man, you can't take a punch.
What I think some teachers tend to do when the kids start to, so we can pivot this conversation. What they tend to do sometimes, and I've experienced, is if they see the kids acting a certain type of way so young, they already go ahead and try to label them, and they already try to put something on them. When Sage had a little moment in daycare, the woman came out to me to my son, he might get held back in kindergarten. He might have ADHD.
You should have slapped her.
He might, like she tried to, like no, but she tried to label my kid who's 4 or he's 3. You know what I'm saying? So like, don't try to put that on him when he's still trying to understand the world and trying to do things. And so some teachers who do that, I don't feel like they should immediately put something on the kid.
Label, I ain't gonna count. That shit do be.
And it'll stick with you.
I don't know about putting it, or the reason it's gonna stick with them is because the teachers talk and shit like that. But that shit do like kind of be obvious. Like now that I done been in a classroom day after day after day. Like when you talk to a parent and they be like, yeah, I just think I can work on some other things. And it's like, bro, your son is a sociopath. Like, what? You think they're gonna do? You remember I told you about that nigga that started a food fight and just walked out the cafeteria, came to the class and act like nothing happened. And the lady came in the room, is he here? Is he here? And the niggas just looked at, I was like, nigga, did you? She was like, he threw this at an older kid and he just walked out and he cursed him out on the bus. I was like, nigga, you 4. And you just sitting in the class.
Again, that's the parents.
But his mom was like, because I was like bad like that when I like fucking around and playing around too much when I was a kid. But the nigga mom is what made it worse, because it's like that nigga mom was like the opposite of my mom. Like she was in that bitch like, I don't know where he could have learned this language. I've never seen him act like this. We work on this, and this at home. When I used to be at parent teacher meetings, my mom would be in that bitch like, yeah, he did do that. Yes, I can imagine. Yes, we will handle that. And just looking at me the whole time like I was a bitch. Like I can't think of one time I was in a meeting where my mom was like, you're lying about something he did. That's never, in my entire life, I can't think of one time when my mom was like, it's no way he did that. Because if somebody came up and said, hey, perfect example, I got suspended some of this shit sounds worse than it is. Like, I got suspended one time for sexual misconduct in like 5th grade. Now, if you a mom and somebody call and say your son is getting suspended for sexual misconduct, you are angry and scared probably because it's like, what did this nigga do and what happened? Mm-hmm. When my mom gets to the school and finds out Austin put his butt on a girl and was dancing, it turned into a different. See what I'm saying? It turned into a different kind of anger and upsetness. Like, she's no longer worried about me going to prison. Now she's wondering what kind of fucking idiot.
You should know better.
Why would you do that? Or like, you remember I told you I picked up the resource officer, and the nigga that I picked up a resource officer because he made a fat joke. He was like, McCall, you don't need no food. I was like, nigga, get right here. Picked him up, moved him right there.
Not picked him up.
He was a skinny man. I was in middle school. A nigga from across the cafeteria like lost his mind, and he told my mom I assaulted the resource officer. When she got there, I was like, no. I picked him up. And she like paused and was like, why the fuck would you pick up somebody? Like, it turned into a whole different. So I ain't never seen that kind of shit. But now these new age parents, they in that bitch like, there's no way my son did this. There's no way my daughter did this. She doesn't act like that. I've never heard her talk at home. Motherfuckers walking in class like, you know, she's really, really silent. She doesn't really speak. She doesn't speak loudly, is what this lady told me. Motherfucking daughter don't speak at all. That's different. That's a different conversation. Yeah. You can't, or
some parents are just ignorant to it and don't pay attention because there's also your mom didn't have that these kids or these parents have now is literally their phones and their screens
social
and
media.
TVs
That's
and
exactly
social
what
media.
These niggas are for.
And so but also the parents are on their phone, social media, and they don't even pay attention to their kids.
Yep.
So maybe that's why she even like, I didn't even know that they do da-da-da-da-da. Like, and some of them are also not receptive to if a teacher comes to them and say, your kid is doing this. They like to act like they don't want to take that shit in.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are legit. The second day of school, this little girl had an accident. I'm in the class by myself. I'm not going to say any names because shout out to my babies. My shorty has an accident. This is how the accident happens. I don't know why the show's so disjointed right now. I'm a little all over the place, but I feel like Des would be interested in this story because like she sees parents day to day. This girl says, Mr. McCall, the other teacher takes the kids to lunch. I got the other kids in the class while we chilling in there waiting for them to come back. She said, Mr. McCall, can I go to the bathroom? I said, yes. She walked to the bathroom. 2 seconds after she walked to the bathroom, this girl screams so fucking loud. Like, to the point where I had my back to her and I like, ah! Like one of them. Like, I was like, whoa! And I ran to the bathroom. She screamed so loud, the teacher next door ran to the bathroom. We both got to the bathroom at the same time. Hit the door. I'm thinking, because you be around kids, they do not give a fuck about door frames. So I'm thinking she done closed her fingers in a door, and I'm finna hit this corner and see some scary ass, sad shit. Cause she screamed like how grown women be screaming like on movies and shit like that. So I'm scared. Hit the corner in that bitch. She didn't make it to the toilet. Her pants is down, drawers down. She just standing there, pants down. She wet herself, and I hit the corner. The teacher hit the corner. She's like, "My outfit is ruined." Loud as fuck. So now I'm like panic. I'm like, whoa, okay, pull your pants. Like, I'm trying to get the girl teacher to pull her pants up. Let me take her to the nurse. Check her bag. Didn't see no clothes. I'm like, motherfucking parents. Yeah. So I go to the nurse, get her some clothes. Call her mom. Her mom like, oh, she does have clothes, but I didn't have time to get it. She is pissed down to her shoes. She had to get new shoes. Like, I was trying to help her put her shoes on. I was like, your socks wet? No. Touch her foot, motherfucker wet. All right, bet. Put the new socks on. Hey, hand me your shoe. Your shoe wet? No. Shoe motherfucking wet. All right, bet. Go back to the class, call her mom. No, her mom come in the next day after we get her right. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I meant to tell you that when she asks to go to the bathroom, she really it's an emergency. She waits until right when she has to go to ask to go to the bathroom. I was like, you don't think that shit was important? Before you left this nigga here for 10, she here 8 hours, nigga. Yeah. You don't think I need to know that if she asking to use the bathroom, this not really asking. She been needed to go.
And she wanted the kids that you got to ask.
Bruh, ever since that day, that was like last Tuesday or something, every time the girl say she need to go to the bathroom, bro, I damn near throw her into the bathroom.
I would too.
Because that shit is like, damn, bro, like y'all really don't. It's not that they only be trying. It's not. You could tell like parents be trying and stuff like that. Like sometimes some nigga might come in there smelling like weed or something. It's like, damn, I know your mama smoking in the car. She probably ain't just smoking while you driving. Your shit just in her car and she not. Y'all young and stuff like that. It's hard. I try not to be judgmental with that shit. But as far as what you said about labels, Some of them niggas need labels, bro. I ain't gonna
Not they
cap,
need
bro. Some of them niggas them shits exist for a reason. Everybody don't think it's their kid, but it's millions of kids.
I mean, yeah, I know that it is, but if they're so young, I think you still got to give them some time to kind of get into themselves. And obviously, they're in a new space of daycare and trying to adjust to teachers and other kids. And, you know what I'm saying? We don't know how other people are raising their kids, so that's a whole nother personality that Sage or other kids are trying to deal with.
Got to be social norms, though.
Yeah, but so I just don't
norms.
appreciate a teacher who immediately was like, yeah, he's going to fail kindergarten because he acts like this, and they're going to label him
That's
ADHD.
some weird shit. I'll give you
They're
that.
going to
That's
do
weird.
da-da-da-da-da. And I'm sitting here like,
That's weird.
because
That's when
when
you barely
do,
know 'em.
when you,
That's what I'm saying. That's
but
weird.
when you do that, now you starting to treat my child a certain
Yeah,
type of
that's
way
weird.
because
That's
you
what I'm saying.
already putting a label on him, meaning you're not even going to like love on him or try to figure out what he needs because you already pushing him to the side.
You telling more, and you telling more people. You're not just telling me. If you
Yeah.
told me that,
And stereotyping him.
yeah,
Yeah,
if
you
telling me, the
stereotyping him.
parent, like, and once she come to you with that, she done talk to all the
But
teachers.
what she did, she didn't even come to me. She went to his dad.
All right, so
She
going
went
to a parent
and
crazy.
she went to the dad saying, "I think I can talk to you about this because I don't want to offend the mom."
Of
So you already
I can
knew.
see that, though. Do you think you take offense to that? I can see that.
I told the director the next day
You offended though.
because you already putting a label on my child and you just got there.
I know.
The lady just got there. You
She
damn
didn't want you
right.
to she didn't want to get beat up. I'm with you, but on God, I'm not telling the mom either. Because out of the two of y'all, who I think will react right here in this moment in this bitch is probably you. The dad, I don't know. I ain't talking about
Should
your
I
nigga, but I'm
not?
talking.
Tori, should I not react if a teacher is to say something?
Yes, because she would do it.
Hell yeah.
But I'm saying those are the situations that we see. Obviously, we see how some parents react in front of teachers or bus drivers. You know what I'm saying? Those are the stories that we've been seeing a lot lately. Is parents have been reacting on, but we see parents
Getting
and
fist fights.
bus drivers getting into fist fights.
And got her ass beat.
And,
I don't think nothing wrong with- don't get what I'm saying wrong.
but some parents are not listening. I think with the bus driver thing, it'd be older kids.
Yeah.
It do be older
Yeah,
kids.
but kids be manipulate the hell out of
I'm
adults.
saying, and they parents too though.
Yeah,
Like, I
and
done
they
seen
parents
it, bro. Them
like
niggas be
kids,
good, bro.
like especially like kids nowadays, especially on social media and how they can see stuff on TikTok and how they can just pretend and cry at the drop of a dime because they don't have X, Y, and Z. Unfortunately, you always have to question, and it sucks because as parents, you're supposed to trust your kids from jump, but sometimes. The kids lie.
No,
you know,
for sure.
and
I think you should believe
but
your
and then
kids
a lot
off
of
rip.
and then on top of the stereotyping for like adults, like Sage for
Yeah.
existence, he's a little black boy who couldn't control his emotions at the time, but he's 4.
Yeah.
Like he's a baby, he's
Yeah.
a kid. You don't know the parents like that, but you feel safer talking to the dad because most dads are more chill and most
Stoic,
boys
yeah.
are mama's boys. So like it probably had
For
nothing to
sure.
do with like, oh, she don't know you from a can of paint, but
Yeah.
she, in her mind, since she's already did a stereotype of your son, she's gonna stereotype you on top of that.
Yeah.
Because he's like that, she's gonna say he's not. So let me talk to the dad. So
But see,
that's
we've
probably
had
why she did that.
conversations about, our kids mirroring us and our emotions and stuff like that. And so I feel like for me personally, I made it a point to like watch how I react to things so Sage don't see that as a young black boy. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like as women, sometimes we can react and we can get emotional, and being the primary parent for him, I don't want him to see that all the time. So I'm trying to figure out, I have to check myself in a lot of times so I don't react a certain way so that he doesn't follow suit. Because he's a black boy.
He is, but the thing is, kids also, it's all about perception, even with kids at a small age. So you can be calm, cool, collected, and he could be on his tablet and he see other kids, or he's interacting at school and see other kids doing that, then he's gonna start acting that way because he's getting the result he want. Regardless if you are a very calm mom or you're not a calm mom, like, you know what I'm saying, like so like you still should be.
It still just depends.
You still shouldn't try to instill like, okay, use your words, don't do this. You know, you should still do that, but like also don't get so. A lot of parents, because I have 20-something-year-old and I have a 7-year-old and I have middle kids. So like I have a whole.
You got a whole
I've
range.
seen from when my older kids were older, when social media was just getting started, to now my bonus kids where they can't go a day without getting on TikTok or getting on Instagram. They feel like going outside is a punishment. You know, they don't want to go walk and do nothing outdoorsy. They want to stay inside, play the game, play, be on their phones, talk to their friends, do TikTok videos. My bonus daughter, she'll post up at the grocery store and just start dancing on TikTok or whatever. It's just, unfortunately, the world that we live in today.
Yeah.
You come knock all that shit down sometimes.
They do. Like, I was happy when TikTok went down.
Yeah. I don't know. I hate when we be having these conversations because I feel like an old lady because I be like, the generation today
because it's true.
So da-da-da-da-da. But I mean, I appreciate this generation to a certain extent, but I do hate that they have social media all up in their face and they don't have social skills.
No, and ChatGPT. You have to think, like, they don't even, at schools now, they don't even really give kids homework. You don't have to write in cursive. Like, these are things.
You didn't write in cursive?
No, like, they don't teach.
I learned how to write in cursive, but it never came. I knew when they was doing it, that shit was stupid.
I remember we used to have to do journal prompts in the morning. We got in the classroom and you had to write it in cursive.
You had to write
no point.
Even with this math stuff, like, if they're getting rid of cursive, they should get rid of the square root of 2 and all that extra stuff. I haven't used that stuff. And I went to college. I have a college degree, and I've never used that.
Yeah, I
ever.
never used that either.
So, like, what are we doing that for? Like, and you got to pass those classes in college, and they get harder and harder.
But I hate that they don't even use, like, I hate that they depend so much on ChatGPT because kids are not believing the fact that we even wrote papers without ChatGPT.
No. And you got to think about the doctors today. So people that are at school now to be doctors, they're relying more on ChatGPT and doing all that stuff versus the old doctors that used to take care of us who went to school and didn't have those things. It's a pro and a con, I guess, because they can learn quicker and faster because if they utilize it the right way, I feel like it could be done right. But a lot of kids, if I can get them to write my paper and then put it on another platform and have them rewrite it so you don't know ChatGPT wrote it for me, I don't really got to study. I can just keep doing it this way. And then when it's time for me to cut somebody's brain open, what am I supposed to be doing? I don't know. Like, I just.
So
I'm
the
just
next round of
scared.
people just going to be stupid?
No.
What do you think?
That was kind of what we was talking about last week. No, they're not going to be stupid. But she right. She said why they're not going to be stupid. You can use it and use it correctly and still study and do what you're supposed to do. It's just if you can cheat and you the type of person that want to cheat and get through shit, you can.
I just feel like it doesn't help with our critical thinking.
I mean,
in a lot of times, like
help
because
with your critical thinking when you stop going to the library to look shit up, do the encyclopedia.
I still had to look things up. I still had to figure out how to get to the answer.
Well,
I still
Google?
had to. I through the library. I mean, I remember going to the library and doing the encyclopedia, and I come from Ask Jeeves. Okay,
I hated that.
I don't remember.
You
probably know
remember
what
Ask
encyclopedia
Jeeves?
is.
Like I actually enjoyed that, but I am a studious person. Like I've always had a book in my book bag, and even to this day. But
I think every generation, however these people are, however the newest generation does things and learns things, is kind of going to be. It's going to look a certain way if you didn't have to grow up using these tools and stuff like that. Like, I'm sure there are straight A 4.0 students that are going to graduate high school early. They use ChatGPT the way they're supposed to use it, the same way the nigga that's going to get all C's because he cheated his way through high school with the ChatGPT. I think it's all on the level. Like, there's no need to sometimes the doom and gloom is necessary, but I feel like eventually the AI assistance thing will curb itself. Like, it's not going to become this thing where niggas is no longer read. Like, it's always going to be people with parents that teach them that you need to read and things like that. Like, I don't think we're going to end up in, like, some dystopian, fucked up future where computers is, like, running shit and we all hooked the Matrix, basically. Like, I don't see that actually happening.
those are my favorite type of movies.
What? When niggas end up in the...
Dystopia.
People are, and we evolve all the time.
Yeah, like, I think it's normal.
From slavery until now, like, look how we evolved. Like, even with these cars, these Waymos driving, I would have never thought when I was in college.
I would have never thought I'd see a
cars would be
robot
driving
car.
by themselves.
Yeah.
And people actually are getting in them car, like, and not even getting scared.
They taking all the homeless
Y'all
people.
been in a Waymo? Have you been in a Waymo?
I want to get on. I want to do it, but I'm nervous.
You been in one, Austin?
Nope.
I ain't been in one either.
I know what the
I'ma
fuck
do
they
it
doing
then.
with them Waymos.
What they doing?
All the homeless people keep disappearing. They turn them into Waymos.
Not turning homeless
Please.
people into homeless.
Please.
Nobody ever want to see the truth till it's in their face. Speaking of the truth,
Y'all been eat.
Oh, go ahead. What you gonna say?
You been eating lettuce?
What?
You been eating lettuce?
The fuck are you talking about?
You talking about from my 75 soft?
No, I ain't talking about 75 soft. I'm just saying y'all been eating the food that's been happening.
Oh yeah, I eat it at the Sweet Greens downstairs.
You okay?
But they do their stuff from a farm. Like, they know where their stuff is.
Yo, you are so fucking lame. Yo, she was like, yo, it's time to switch up.
Talking about you eating lettuce.
I'm gonna do it. Y'all be eating lettuce?
Yes, I love
Hey,
lettuce.
gang, how's the weather? Hey, you funny.
Because what was you gonna switch it to?
Because
what was your lame ass?
What did I say before? On God, you finna feel crazy because I had a pivot too, nigga. I said some shit like, what about truth? I was gonna be like, hey, y'all heard about Marcellus Wiley? The nigga wife got her sexual whatever throughout court.
Who is that?
See, you don't see, niggas
No
ain't ready.
idea who that
Marcellus
is.
Wiley, former NFL.
That's why we want to talk about lettuce.
Marcellus Wiley, former NFL player. He was really dope. Went to Ivy League school, but he from Compton. Ended up playing like 15 years in the league. Made a lot of bread. ESPN commentator, Fox Sports, blah, 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 all that type of shit. Whatever. His wife and he and his wife were going through a divorce situation where she filed charges and accused this nigga of raping her, beating her, and a couple of other things of the sexual nature. And this is a nigga with like a really good public image. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, nigga from the hood, went to an Ivy League school, made a lot of money, really well spoken, and he speak out on shit. Like if somebody beat their girlfriend ass, he gonna be like, that's a fuck nigga. He one of them kind of niggas. Like he'll come out and tell the truth like on some shit. So niggas was like doing the money dance when this nigga like when something came out about him. Yeah. He early on came out and was like, my wife is angry with me. She's very angry with me. And this is what her response was when I told her that we needed to like separate. She went and filed first, and then next thing you know, I got hit with these charges, but we fighting this, blah, 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 blah. That was like 2 months ago. News was everywhere. So I'm surprised you ain't see it because it was like TMZ type shit. It was everywhere. Shade Room, it hit.
I don't go to any of those things.
You know, oh, okay. Well, this shit was like pretty major news. But the retraction is not major news because yesterday the court, wherever she filed these charges, wherever these charges were filed, decided they weren't going to pursue any how do you say it? They weren't going to pursue any criminal charges on him, and they basically threw out the case. She said she was blindsided by this because the authorities didn't reach out and tell her that. Mm-hmm. And he's been on the internet for the last day like, yo, I fucking told y'all the truth is the truth. Believe victims, but don't believe liars. Like, he was on that type of time. And I was looking at that shit like, damn, that's okay. That is good because, you know, we talk about sometimes like if you are playing that game and you're not being honest, there should be some kind of blowback. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with this woman per se, but I would assume publicly her face card should be, you know, done. But I don't know how that would even. When
you say her face card should be done,
I mean, like you should be looked at a certain way, like maybe not publicly, but by your peers, like people that actually know you. If you actually lied and created this because you were angry with this dude that you have kids with, your people should look at you a little differently. Like I wouldn't like if I was like you done met Kate. If I found out Kate did something like that, that would break my fucking heart because I can't imagine. Who that is. That's my friend that's come up and done the show with us a couple times. On the radio show, but that shit would like fuck me up. I'd be like, damn. Or the same way if a nigga I was cool with, I found out a nigga really raped something, and it's like, are you dead? Like, no, that shit would break my heart.
Yeah,
it would break my heart because I know I can't fuck with you.
Yeah, like
to me, that's a little lower. It's not the same to me. Like they're not the same scale of shit. But I would still be like, damn, bro, I never would have thought you would like you was that mad at a nigga that you did that.
Hey, women can get real. When they get really upset,
especially when they don't have no emotional control.
Yeah.
When you don't have emotional control, you want people to feel how you feel.
Yeah.
So it's like if you feel like your heart is broken and stomped on,
you don't know what else to do, but you want to go revenge,
spend money on another woman, leave me with these kids and my stretch marks and all that stuff. I'm about to ruin your life. I'm about to say that. Now I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But people who have,
but there are women out here who
they will do it, and there's a lot of people that will back them up. Even if it don't sound right, like that lady who said she got kidnapped.
Oh yeah.
You know, people believed her, and it's crazy because my husband was like,
Smollett, brother.
yeah.
Well, no, Josie but people, Smollett, but the other girl who said she got kidnapped.
Yeah, I forgot her name, but she was like,
Alabama,
she seen a baby walking down the road, and then she went out
years ago because of her boyfriend.
Yeah, and it like cause people like to. When people give a sad story and they cry, especially pretty women, unfortunately, it is a such thing called pretty privilege.
Yes.
So, like, a pretty girl start crying and saying, "Oh, my husband, he beat me,"
and you already feel bad.
So, you already automatically, you're not questioning, like, what did she do? Not saying that she did something to get beat, but what happened? How did it end up him beating her? I've never heard this man do this before. Now all of a sudden he's this. What happened? Like, question everything. Like, I'm a big believer of question everything.
I don't like that they don't like people don't like for you to ask questions.
Yeah, they don't.
I don't. I've never been into that. Like, I'm cool. I'm what's the best way to say it? I'm a big advocate of believe women, like, obviously, because shit be happening. Like, I done talked to enough girls and heard enough stories about the cousin or the stepbrother and all this other weird ass goofy shit that
I think majority of women have probably gone through something.
Yeah. So I'm at the point now at 30 years old. Like, all right, it would be almost stupid to assume otherwise. But some of you hoes are awful. So I also gotta assume.
I do hate when, like, certain situations.
You gotta ask questions.
Yeah, I gotta ask questions because some of y'all are awful people.
But when we get into the celebrity space or what's very public, I have to be like, I need to hear more.
Yeah.
I need to know a little bit more and, like, not off rip, because we've seen situations with, like, Bill Cosby and R. Kelly and Trey Songz and, you know what I'm saying, even though they are guilty, you know what I'm saying, I still am one who wants to hear the whole story before I'm already saying you wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, you bad, you this, or you ain't no good or whatever. But I mean, everybody needs to be questioned.
Yeah, but people don't like being questioned, you know, especially like, and then I get it, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, I guess, because if it actually happened to me and now you're questioning me, it's like you don't believe what I'm saying and this man beat me.
Yeah.
Versus,
don't let it be true when you ask the question.
Yeah.
Now you fucked.
Right.
But I think when it has the public, you know, when you have the public looking, you have to expect some questions because people want to see the whole, even though it's none of our business. People still want to see the whole scope of things before they make their own opinion, or the court to make their opinion. That's why you go in front of the court to tell the stories and ask the questions. What I don't like is when they try to get onto women who be like, you know, why you didn't say anything sooner. That I'm not okay with, because I don't think people understand the mental, you know, what happens to you mentally when something like that happens. And then if you are in celebrity space, you know, a lot of the women are like, I was afraid that nobody would believe me, or I was afraid that he would hurt me. And those are real concerns.
I mean, look at Diddy and Cassie. Like, nobody believed Diddy.
And
nobody believed that shit.
They tried to shame her.
Yeah. Until when that video came out, that's when, but before that video came out, I would say about 80% of people was like, he ain't do that. She's just trying to get money. She jealous because he went Young Miami, and then the video came out, and it was like, oh man, all this stuff, he's that, like, and that was unfortunate because, you know, she didn't get pretty privileged that time because it was Diddy and he has a certain stature about himself, and people think highly or thought highly of him, so they automatically thought, like, why would he ruin his career and why would he do that and do that to
it doesn't be they shit. Why would he do that?
Yeah.
Stupid ass nigga, because he can.
Right,
Fuck you mean why he do that?
He got away with it.
Nigga, a madman, nigga. I can do what I want.
And he did it for a good amount of time.
Hey, on God, see, the thing about like the average nigga you gonna run into, niggas don't be understanding nuance. So it's like, oh, well, Cassie signed up for that. Well, maybe, nigga. When she was 20, she might have been cool with this nigga being weird. Yeah. Now that she 35, she might think it's a little odd that this nigga be picking dicks off the wall. Right. Like, she might,
rubbing,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little weirder now than when she was 20 and poor. Now that she doesn't have to survive, she might be open to making different choices. And nigga, well, she shouldn't have signed up. See, and niggas don't even want to say that. That's when you hating because you can't suck no dick and change your life.
Hello.
That's all that is. I know it. I ain't gonna hate. I'm not hating on that shit. I understand if you could change your motherfucking life, change your life. But niggas really be hating. That's what that shit is. Because it's like, oh, I can't suck no dick and change my life. You right. Like, the world fucked up, brother.
Yeah.
The world is fucked up. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you niggas. If, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever you got to do. I mean, you could suck the right thing. Hey, shout out.
Not soliciting.
What's that nigga? What's my nigga that get it? He real racial.
It's a lot of them.
They just caught my nigga. They said Tasha K was trying to extort him. What's his name, man?
Who?
I want to call him Ronald, bruh. Shit. Now
Roland Martin?
Roland Martin, man. Shout out to that nigga, man.
Oh, because
shout out to Roland, man.
I didn't even see the pictures. I
ain't see it either, but shout out to that nigga because that's how you handle that shit. When them people come knocking, nigga, you say, yeah, I did it. Yeah, that was me.
That's what he said?
Yeah, he said, man, this bitch been trying to extort me for years. Like, hey, man. That's all you got to do is get in front of that shit, buddy.
Yeah, that's the best way to handle situations like that.
He said I wasn't being pegged, and nigga, this bitch is trying to extort me. It's like, nigga, that's all you be having to do.
What did they catch him in? He just had some
he was with
like a
some,
cheetah print.
I haven't seen
something.
I haven't seen anything. I only heard people talk about this.
Yeah, I haven't seen nothing either.
But from what I understand, at first Tasha K, who I still don't understand how she able to do stuff.
I don't understand how she able
because
she keep getting sued.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not saying like finding the information. I'm saying, if you've been sued into oblivion, why are you still?
You'll agree.
It can't be profitable for her to make content.
It's very profitable. You gotta think
she being sued, but she
getting sued. But all of her stuff that go viral, she have sponsors. Like if you look at the lawyers and stuff that be here, like the tagline.
Oh yeah, I be seeing
she's getting thousands of dollars, I'm sure.
But I thought they were garnishing her wages.
I'm sure
they're
they're definitely garnishing.
So I don't understand.
That's why she gotta do more of it.
But she has other people. But she also has other people on her show that also speak to certain things.
I have never seen anybody other than her.
Yep.
She had somebody else speak to it. I saw another girl on there.
Apparently, Tasha K went on her stream first, and that's another. She do shit the same way you was talking about how kids be doing little shit. She do little shit just like a kid to do. She lie about what she gonna show on the live stream to get people in there. Like you act like these motherfuckers be 17 years old. But she said, "I have the video of Roland Martin being pegged at a woman's house that's not his wife." You know what I'm saying? Then when she got on the shit, it was like, okay, he's not being pegged. I think the term that was used was digital play. And then I found out digital play means digits. So, you know what I'm saying? They was finger popping my dog. But he got in front of it. He was
getting like butthole played in or something?
I'm assuming that's what the fingers was. Unless he got a huge urethra, they was playing with some things. But shout out to Roland because he got in front of that shit.
That's disgusting.
you really got in front of it, Roland. But I think if niggas would, I think more of them niggas shit, not gay people, but more niggas that get exposed to call on shit, if they would just get in front of it, bro, and just be like, hey, I did that. This bitch is telling the truth. Boston Richie, a couple during the summer.
When the girl took a picture.
When the girl said, hey, nigga, you told me to buy you dildos before I pulled up. Okay. It's like, bro, if she got the text messages, there is no out for you, brother.
Did he get in front of it and say, yeah?
No. He said, this bitch is a liar. I changed her life. She's angry. It's like all those three things could have happened, nigga, and you still told her to buy them dildos.
That doesn't mean so even if he did, that doesn't mean he gay.
Yeah, what you like to do sexually is what
he's just.
There's different things.
He might be freaky, you know, because they say in the part of there's a G spot there. So it could.
And some people explore it.
And some people might do it.
If you were straight, you wouldn't even know.
But when you get in, and me and my homegirl were just talking about this, there are certain people out there who are not fulfilled by what we might see to be the basics part of sex, and they need to explore something more.
That's where you're wrong.
And so
they want all of it.
So they want to see, everything and see what these other feelings can give in these other parts of your body. And men tend to get whoever exposes them to it. Explore
as a
and
man,
take anal play.
If you are sexually satisfied,
you
should
eat
die
your groceries.
satisfied.
I heard I've heard a lot of guys like that.
I've heard that too.
So like, I don't feel like that's. Do you feel like that's gay if the guy?
Where have both of y'all?
My booty.
Hold on, stop. Don't skip
couple of my friends.
Where have
a
y'all
couple
heard
of my
that?
friends men. A couple of my friends men.
I know a few.
I know a couple of.
You look at them the same.
I
don't look at them anyway.
I don't care. Do what you do.
I'm not gonna kink shame.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kink shame you if you like doing it.
That's another thing we gotta stop. We gotta stop just saying we're not gonna shame stuff. That's not true.
I'm not shaming it. Like if you do it, do it. Like if you want to lick a man butthole, do that. That's fine. If that's your man and you like it and he like it too, who am I to judge?
It's crazy. I seen this shit happen in real time. I seen everybody go from not talking about shit like this to it's ass. It's just ass.
It is. Like, come on, it's a butthole.
I seen it happen.
Only thing come out of it is shit.
Kevin Gates, you ain't never gonna see heaven. Fuck, nigga. I know exactly who you are, nigga. I know exactly what you did. And then it's always a prison nigga turn. Let them on, bro.
You know what? I think every man should try it. I think every man should try it one time. I should talk to my husband and see what he say. He gonna be like, "Get out my face." He'll cuss me out. I should ask him and see what he say.
You gotta just go for it.
He gonna cuss me out.
Don't even ask.
I ain't gonna oh my god, I don't even know how I react.
I can't even.
A bitch start pushing your legs up.
Get on all fours.
Push your legs up. What you talking
right. Push it way back
Niggas is
too.
tripping, man. I'm straight. I'm cool.
Fart.
Not straight. Like
Please, Tori.
that shit too much, bro. I'm not.
Tissue, toilet tissue paper in it. You know, men don't know
That's
white they
what
butt.
I'm
They don't
saying,
even wipe their butt.
Bruh. No, that is true, but no.
Hey, one time I was watching a porno and the girl had some.
had tissue?
She had some tissue on her ass. I said, ugh.
They didn't even.
class.
Disgusting.
This bitch doesn't have any class.
Don't even got no dude
Get
wipe.
it out of my face.
No, this shit.
Right.
50 bitch.
Yeah, you disgusting.
Can't believe it. I was like, this is
could've
low budget. They don't even have people on set.
Tubi porn.
Damn, man. Oh, God, boy. Some shit.
No, I seen a flick and the girl had dirty feet. I was like, no,
Type shit. Like,
I can't.
But that's a kink.
No, it's not.
Dirty feet?
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
kink.
yeah. Some
That
niggas
is a
do
kink.
like
People
that.
like dirty feet?
Some niggas into that. I
I
don't
got
see
a
how.
friend
I'm turning
who
it.
sell feet pics.
I'm straight.
I'm turning it if
I
it's
got a
the
whole
girl
bunch of
foot is
shit.
dirty.
Hey, it's a whole bunch of shit that the porn will be cut off. The mood is killed, nigga. I'm straight.
You know what
That-
else kills the porn mood? This is something that happened. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say it.
It's fine. X is on this bitch talking about jacking front.
Please, that was too much.
I told
He
him
said
not
what?
to do it.
This is too much.
I
That
told
was
him
too
not
much.
to do that.
That
What
was
did he
too
say?
He was
much.
on this bitch talking about, yeah, my wife be watching me. I was like, nigga, I
Watching
know your
what?
wife.
Watching
He talking about watching him beat
him.
off. I was like,
Oh
nigga,
well, that's not a bad thing.
it don't gotta be bad.
What
nigga,
you
do
do
something
with
else.
what you do with your partners? What you do with your partner? Tori, go and say what you say. It's unfiltered.
So I was watching a porn one time, right? And so I was scrolling, and somehow I don't know what is the algorithm or whatever, but it was like a disabled lady, and like her leg was twisted like this. And you seen that one?
I think I have.
She's a black girl.
But no,
No.
It's a one
I'm not,
short
I'm
little
not
leg.
pressing play.
It was
I'm
like
not pressing
this.
play on that. I scroll right through.
I mean, I watched it for a little bit because I was like, "What's going on
curious.
here?" And then I hurry up move because I was like, "Why would y'all do that to that lady?"
I don't like when I see. See, I'm gonna get us. I'm gonna
Midget
get us up
porn.
out of here.
Midget porn.
I'm gonna get us up out of here. I don't like when they be doing
Yes,
that.
you could definitely do that.
When they be fucking,
I am not that little, bro.
I be feeling the kind of way when niggas pop, like, you know how they be like, everybody finds love, and then it'll be somebody like with Down syndrome, and then somebody normal, and they like together. I don't like that shit.
I be seeing
I
that.
don't care what nobody say. Fuck y'all. That shit. It's something wrong with that nigga, not the person with Down syndrome.
Honestly,
What?
no. There
Hey.
was I seen something on TikTok and there
Nigga
was
got
this
a kid.
girl and she was disabled of some
Come
sort.
on, bruh.
But she's married. So I went to the page and I went to see like if she married somebody who is similar. No, it's a regular dude. And in my head, y'all know I'm single and I be like, I want a husband and stuff. So I'm like, dang, even she can get a husband. I'm like, shit. I'm thinking
What
maybe
it
he might like something about that or that
Maybe
gets,
like the part of where she's kind of like helpless, not helpless, but like
or maybe a money grab. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
there's
no, let's
a-
stay with Tori, because Tori cooking. That's
It could be the helpless
that's my
thing.
problem with it. See, I don't have
like
everybody
helpless.
should be able to date whoever they want, and if you find love, find love. I'm
Yeah,
not into no
yeah.
ableist shit.
Love that
nothing
she
like
found
that.
it.
I'm specifically talking about the kind of man that is fully able that says, you know what, I like disabled women. Now, you may look at that nigga and think that's altruistic. I think that nigga has a kink and he getting away with something very evil. Very evil.
not evil.
It's something very sinister about the nigga that is like, yeah, all the women in here, the one with Down syndrome that I've never talked to before, I'm on that.
What do you think it is?
I don't know what it is because I've never had a conversation with a man that was interested in doing those type of things. But it's a tricky thing because while I think that nigga is unbelievably weird for wanting to fuck somebody that has Down syndrome, I think that girl with Down syndrome or that man with Down syndrome deserves love with whoever the fuck want to give it to him.
If it's
it
real.
just so happens
Yeah.
that the type of people that are willing to do this cannot be normal people. And that's what I think, like, the problem is, because if you say some shit like, hey, bro, I think it's weird that you fucking that girl that was in them classes that we used to take. I mean, that nobody used to take. That's ableist. That's you just being like, oh, because she was special needs, she don't deserve for somebody to find her attractive, or how could you ever find this person attractive? That's a different kind of thing. I just think it's odd for if as grown people, you see somebody that's disabled and like have y'all ever seen The Good Doctor?
Yeah, he has autism.
He got autism and he ends up like with
Getting that girl pregnant.
He ended up getting a girl pregnant.
But she really liked him though.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, in situations like that, but a normal, you walking past the street don't know who the fuck she is to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might assume that she just like the nigga I'm describing, when it's like, bro, that nigga and that girl have like an indescribable bond where she don't pity this nigga. She really like look at this nigga like a person. So I do feel like that shit exists. It's just super hard.
That's like that documentary. There's that documentary on Netflix where that teacher or the caretaker had took advantage of the black dude who couldn't talk, who couldn't speak, who couldn't walk.
What's the name of that?
I forgot what it was called, but it's on Netflix. And the parent and the brother and the mother was like, you can't really love him. Like, you know, this ain't really a real.
See, that's fucked up.
It can't because he can't talk. And so he was using his machine to talk to her, and she was saying that he was saying, I love you and I want to be with you. And she took advantage of that. She was married, but she was his caretaker too. And she cheated on her husband and was with him. Again, he's in a wheelchair, can't talk, can't verbalize anything or whatever. And they end up having to go to court, or the mom and the brother were trying to separate them. And I think she took his virginity away, and she said that they wanted to run away and be with each other and, you know, all of that. But, you know, I think it was her taking advantage of him, and yes, she used to, you know, sexually mess with him and things like that. But he didn't know, he didn't understand or know any better.
I'm gonna get all my girl cousins to kill you.
And the mom was like, he didn't. She's like, this is my son. Like, you know, obviously he's disabled and she's taken care of him all his life. And yes, he is of age. You know, he is over 18, but he still does not know. And here you go taking advantage of him.
Well, I feel like people that do stuff like that, something has to be mentally wrong with them too.
You talking about the person that's
if they seem normal, but they still attracted to someone who don't have the capability of even talking to you and telling you.
That's what they're attracted to.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. So what makes that attractive? Is it because they can't control you, or you can control them, or control their money, or you can feel like the queen, or you can feel like the king because this person, they're gonna worship the ground you walk on because they don't know no better. So they can just do whatever I say, how I say, when I say it. Plus, I get to get my rocks off on them.
For some reason, in my head, a woman that would do something like that is probably worse than the dude. Like, to me, dudes are so not stupid, because stupidity really don't have nothing to do with it. I'm so used to people being fucked up and they end up being niggas. Like, it's like, of course, you weird ass nigga. Like, of course you did that. For a girl to do some shit, not like trying to think like what would be comparable. Like it's not even comparable to be like some 20-year-old fucking like an 80-year-old man knowing that she basically controlled if this nigga live or die. It's not even something as simple as that. Like mentally, like you wanting to have full control over somebody's capabilities and all this other shit. I don't know why it just feel like a woman doing that shit is more.
I think that particular person, I feel like, she was a little nuts in the head because you should know better.
But no, love is love. If you find love, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you find it, love that for you.
I have nothing against any of the disabled people that find love, but it's just really hard for me to believe that you, as a grown-up, fully able person, are strictly, like, what? Never mind. It's fine. Speaking of taking advantage of people, Dad sent this to us yesterday, and I was at school when you sent this shit to me, Dad, so I thought it was funny. This looked like a nigga from Florida, so I'm gonna say Florida nigga.
Yeah, Florida nigga.
A man says male and middle school, high school teachers need briefings on how to resist indulging in developing students with raging hormones. We all got eyes. Let you kill this nigga. Where you find this? Or this is the neighborhood talk. But is this nigga like a famous person or something?
No, I just think
he's a random nigga, boy.
He's basically saying that male teachers need to have a sit down or a conversation to get them to resist looking at their young students.
You know what makes it easy to not look at middle school girls? It's because they're middle school girls.
But I think I'm seeing a lot more stories of women.
I have a sister that's she's in the field of. She works at a middle school. She works at a middle school. She's a counselor at a middle school. And some of these kids, not to say like some of these kids see way too much.
Yes.
And then some of these teachers haven't seen enough, or they feel like they don't have discipline. They don't have dick discipline. So like you see a fast little 13-year-old girl with shape like she's 25 years old, and she's talking about taking it all the way to the back of the throat and doing X, Y, and Z and taking shots. I kid you not.
I'm not saying it's not happening.
Taking shots and smoking weed.
Yeah, because
at
that's what
13 years old, and you literally think that they, like, I've seen them. They look at 20 years old. Not saying that it's right, because it's definitely not right. But these kids are coming to school with their nipple rings and their tattoos, and all these things, and they see this attractive teacher who just graduated college, and now you ain't got to graduate college to be a teacher. So you got this 20-year-old teacher seeing this 16-year-old high school student or whatever, and she's doing X, Y, and Z. Oh, I can keep a secret. I can keep a secret. These guys don't have discipline with their sex, with their dicks.
I agree.
So they're gonna try to push it. They're gonna start. Oh, you look cute. Oh, don't be wearing that here. Or what? And next thing you know, they're in your head. And these are teenage kids, so they're trying to be grown. They don't know how to be an adult, but they only know what they see their parents do, what they see on TikTok, what they see, whatever. I see it too many times.
But I feel like I've seen a lot more stories come out where it's the women teachers who are taking advantage of the boys.
It is. It's way more women teachers. That one
is crazy to me.
Because how can you but you gotta think, these women ain't getting the right men. They don't.
And they be cheating on their husbands.
They be cheating because their man is not doing what they need to do.
So you go to a 13-year-old?
You go to a kid. Girl, let me tell you, if somebody, I would be
ain't no 13-year-old
I would be under the jail. Under the jail.
I think, first of all, that's true. That it's more. It's not. I mean, it's not more. I would say, but it's just more.
It's showing more publicly.
Yeah,
we had that one story back in the day about who got pregnant by that boy. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do remember that.
That was it. That was what we knew. But now there's been like this big.
And she wanted to keep it, right?
I
remember.
And she went to jail, and he raised the baby or whatever. But now, like, we see so many more stories of women teachers taking advantage of these young boys.
I agree with what you were saying. Like, all of that shit can be true. Still think we should probably kill these niggas because it's not an excuse to fucking look. It's really not no excuse. Like, to me, like, all that shit she said is true. Like, a 7th grade girl can have titties. Somebody can have whatever.
But they're a 7th grade girl.
They're still a 7th grade. Like you said, it looks like.
But they look.
It looks like this.
But it ain't.
But
to your point, they look mad grown.
As you say something to a fucking 7th grade girl, you're gonna hear a 7th grade girl.
Exactly.
And if you decide I will still fuck a 7th grade girl, man, nigga, you probably better off going to God. Like, it really ain't too much. Because ain't nobody going to teach you that you shouldn't fuck kids. Like, I'm not one of them people that believe that you can reform pedophilia and shit.
No, you can't. You
should I'm one of them people.
Cut it out.
That's one of them things that everybody knows that you should. From the time you are old enough to be older than somebody, grown people are telling you not to fuck with them and bother them and shit like that. So everybody already knows the rules of life. That's what we was talking about earlier about labeling kids and shit. Yeah. And I was like, sometimes niggas do shit where you just gotta label them. Mm-hmm. If you don't understand the social dynamics of the world, nigga, that you can't fuck on kids no matter how they look, there's something wrong with you. When I was in high school, I remember this nigga tried to hop on this girl as soon as we graduated, the nigga that worked like in the library. And as soon as we graduated, we like 18. But this nigga been around us since we was in middle school.
So you been watching.
And exactly. You wanted to fuck this girl the whole time we was in school. Yeah. When I was growing up, niggas clown niggas for wanting to fuck girl. If you found out a grown nigga was trying to fuck the same girl as you when we was in high school, this nigga's a joke now. He's not a cool person. Like, it's nothing to be like esteemed to. There's nothing cool about this nigga. If you goddamn need somebody to explain to you after you take a job working at a school, if you need somebody to explain to you that sometime, after you've gone through every level of school, you need somebody to fucking explain to you that sometimes, nigga, 6th graders have titties. Sometimes 8th graders have titties and ass. If you need somebody to explain that you might see titties and ass that are completely off limits to you that you need to ignore, then maybe you shouldn't be a fucking teacher, nigga.
Right, if you ain't controlling.
I don't tell, bro. I work with kids every day, nigga. Little girls walk up asking me to button their pants. Go over there to her. Yo, hey, Mr. McCall, can you take me to the bathroom? Go over there with her. I have no interest in being anywhere with little girl. And like you said, even if you the finest, grownest looking child on earth, the second a motherfucker opens their mouth, you will know that is a little girl.
You definitely would.
Because she is going to say some little girl shit.
Yeah. And you should be immediately turned off.
When you in college, nigga, you supposed to get turned off. Talking to a girl in high school turns you off. So if you're grown and you tell me that the reason why you couldn't stop yourself from fucking a 12-year-old when you 20 years old is because, nigga, she be wearing that shirt. What am I supposed to do? You're supposed to kill yourself.
Right.
You're not supposed to be alive, brother. You're not good at this life shit. If little girl titties fuck your day up like that, maybe you shouldn't be alive, nigga. You telling me you ain't got nobody in your family that's young with a body, nigga, that you know, hey, don't give a fuck about nothing that's over here.
Right, it's kid.
Don't give a fuck about nothing over here, nigga. That's my cousin Keisha, nigga. I don't give a fuck what Keisha got on. Keisha can wear whatever shorts she want, whatever shirt she want, nigga. If somebody says she got a fat ass, nigga, we fighting.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
if you niggas growing up differently than me, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to X for not showing up to work today.
Big shout out to X.
Voices in the Street. Tori, tell them where they can follow you.
Follow me at Your Sister Girl Tori on all social media platforms.
Go support. Go subscribe. Go watch her on TV One, right?
TV One, yes.
Tap in on TV One. Drop a comment. Des, tell them where they can follow you. Des, what's up with the podcast?
What about my personal podcast?
Fucking right.
Thanks. You know, I got to get my spark back, so I got to.
Yeah.
I saw you say that on Instagram. What does that mean?
I need to get my. I'm not sad. I just feel like I don't have a creative thing in me to keep doing
Go outside.
to like writer's block right now, and it's like I'm not posting as much.
I got her.
Go outside. Force yourself outside.
Hold on, Tori. How long has it been going on?
I know what you're trying to say.
I'm not saying nothing. Answer the question.
Yeah.
That spark is good.
I didn't ask you nothing about that spot. I just asked you how long this has been going on.
Maybe, honestly, probably since we're not on the radio no more.
So about 2 months. Mm-hmm. How long you been dating this nigga?
Yo,
How long you been dating him?
about 3.
Okay. So Des will get a spark back pretty soon, y'all.
What you mean? What does that mean?
Nothing. None of our business.
What
Shout out to
does
that
that
nigga,
mean?
man. Lil Sage, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Sage. Shout out to Lil Sage on the way, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Future
We
Sage.
got Future Sage on
Nah.
the way ski.
Oh man, I hope it's a
I
girl.
know what's up.
I hope
That's
it's a
what
girl.
that is.
Not I hope it's a girl. Are
I do
y'all
too.
nuts?
That'll be great.
What are y'all doing?
Big
I'm
brother,
really good at
Big brother
manifesting,
say, "Oh, so with the Sage advice, that'll be hard. That'll be hard. You can have like a segment on your podcast called Sage Advice. That'll be hard."
Name her Ivory.
Sage does want a little sister. He
Yeah,
has
Sage and
said he wants a
Ivory.
sister.
You should.
But anyways, no, thank you for manifesting, because I just say I want a husband
And a baby.
But
Facts.
we keeping it cool. The pace is cool. Anyways, you can follow me at Desi T DSIITEEE. That's 3 E's at the end.
Follow me LIK So Stupid on Instagram. Follow Voices in the Street Unfiltered ATL on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to us. Drop a comment. Shout out to the people that tapped in with the last episode. We see that. Shout out to the people that tapped into the episode before that. Highest views that we had in a while. We appreciate that. Keep showing love to our posts. Shout out to life.
If you want to sponsor us in some way,
Yeah. If you want to sponsor
we are
us,
available. They are bald. They need things. I have lots
We
of
do.
hair. I need things.
We do
So,
need things. We've done between the 2 pages. We've done like 40 million.
Yeah,
40
so,
million.
you
So
know.
shout out to everybody that's with us. Big changes on the way. Big life stuff coming. So keep tuning in with us. Voices in the Street Unfiltered. Yeah.